Oh, I actually do have to go inside. Oh no. No, no, no. He's like on the roof, like right there, but I don't think I can go that way. I mean, I could leave that way, but yeah. And the institute is literally right under here. I just want to point that out for people who have, who don't really understand where it actually is. It is right here. Originally, everyone from the institute was from this, this point, the CIT, the MIT, CIT, whatever. And I don't know exactly how the fuck they got down there, or how the hell they sealed the exit. How the hell they invented, teleporting. I don't know that shit. Ah, hell no. Fuck no. I don't want to deal with fucking super mutants. Man, fuck off. Come on. Come on. Dude. What kind of shit is that? Can someone explain that shit? I mean, I know you're really close to me and my shit's not exactly aiming at you, but clearly that is... Come on. Now I gotta go through all this bullshit. Oh yeah, 27 fusion cell. I'll take it. Like, shit, man. It's good. What the shit? I'm trying. Where is the fucking roof access? I don't remember. Ah, this way. Yep. I went the wrong way. Could have avoided that shit, but I got 27 fusion cells, so IBI. Let's see. There we go. Just standing there, looking all Drake and shit.
Sean?
You know, in all my years, I've never set foot outside the Institute. Not once. Since the day they brought me here. I've never had a reason. But now, this just confirms the truth I've always known. The Commonwealth is dead. There's no future here.
You
The
clearly
only
don't
hope
have an
for
imagination,
humanity
bro.
lies below.
You're fucking stupid.
Wasn't always like this. It used to be different.
I can only imagine. Standing here, I'm reminded of how fortunate I am that I was spared a life.
Dude, I swear your beard was like way smaller in my other
playthrough.
playthrough.
I was kidnapped from that vault. In truth, the Institute rescued me.
Why didn't they
Both of
rescue
us,
me
really.
and Dad too, huh?
They left me on ice. For 60 years.
They did. And for good reason.
No, nigga.
I was the perfect candidate. An infant with uncorrupted DNA. But if something were to go wrong, if I died, well, the Institute realized a contingency
And you could have took me
plan
too,
was
bro.
planned.
But nah.
Another source of
You didn't have to kill
pre-war
Nate
DNA,
or Nora.
preferably related to their
The fuck?
primary subject.
Fucking
It
Kellogg.
only made sense that my
still
parents
salty.
should fill that role. So I'll admit, when I had you released from Vault 111, I had no expectations that you'd survive out here in all
Never
this.
underestimate the
To
power
only
of
do
rage.
so,
Like, seriously.
but
Real life
managed to
wise,
find
video
me.
game wise.
To infiltrate the
Rage is
Institute
crazy.
itself. Extraordinary.
Like, seriously.
You could have let me out decades ago.
Until I became director, I had no idea you were there. And after, there
The
was
fuck did you
initially
become
no
director, huh?
logical reason to do so.
No, what do you mean logical?
Certainly it
Who's,
was no longer
man?
necessary to keep you suspended.
What a faggot.
Well, I suppose
I
wanted
mean, I
to
had this
see what
conversation
would
already,
happen.
but I
An
forgot about
experiment
it, so
of sorts.
it's all good.
Would the Commonwealth corrupt you, as it has everything else? Would you even survive? Perhaps most curious to me, would you, after all this time, attempt to find me? And now I know the answer.
In all honesty, like if this was like real life and shit, I was Nate, and I mean, I would probably look for him at first, but then next thing you know, I'll end up in a hotel, probably drunk out of my mind from, from the strength, and you have to get those strength bonuses, and that shit's gonna leave killer hangovers.
Are you following?
That's all this is to you? All I
Shit
am
will leave
to
me
you?
fucked up.
Just another
They
experiment.
could drink the whole vodka
No,
bottle.
that's not all. But
Like
still,
they don't take
I'm
a
glad
shot.
it
They
turned
drink the
out
whole
the way it
bottle.
did. Soon, I hope.
I should have
you'll
been drunk when I
understand.
had this conversation. It would have been funny.
Everything I've done has been for the future.
Like just
A future which
make
I
Stephanie
hope
drunk
is
as
not
shit.
in jeopardy after recent events. Bunker Hill did not go well for us. Would you care to explain what happened?
We were totally ambushed. They were waiting for us.
You can imagine that I find that very hard to believe, given that all the intelligence leading up to this indicated we'd taken them by surprise. Bunker Hill was to cement your place as a valuable asset to the Institute. It will now only
I brought you the
raise
freaking
suspicion.
synth, dude.
And to see the Brotherhood of Steel involved in this, they had no way of knowing what was going on. I will refrain from sharing the outcome with the Directorate for the moment.
Whose man's is
Things
this?
are already in motion that this would only derail. Speaking of which, it's time for you to become more involved in the future of the Institute. I'd like you to join me inside. The Directorate is meeting, and you should be there. I'll be waiting. I've seen enough. It's time to go back in.
Yeah. You gotta stop that shit, man. This is bum ass Raider. You need. Hold on. You gonna come up here? Okay. Make it easier for that. What the fuck? Fuck it. Back shot. No shame. Let me get my Walter PPK. But seriously, like, you can't even get mad at me for that. Dude, look at all these fucking missions, man. God damn. All these Radiant damn quests. Well, this not Radiant or this, but whatever. I'm not gonna do this because this is just gonna lead to this is just working against me. I'm just making the Brotherhood stronger, and I don't need to. No. I do not need to make the Brotherhood stronger for me to kill them. No, I'm not like that. I mean, I would if I was up for a challenge, if I was playing like, just for fun, but I'm trying to play through here. I'm trying to make this easier. I'm trying to do this smooth and serene, clean and fast, No time to be doing so much stupid shit like that, Back to the insta beef. Why the hell do I spawn with blood? Does that fuck me up? Does it low-key take a little bit of health every time? You see this shit? You drink the whole bottle, like, bruh, like, you can't even. I don't even know what to say to that, like, my nigga. Like, dude. It's just jokes.
Remember to conserve power at every opportunity.
Let's get this Directorate meeting over with before we speak further. It's important.
Then let's go. Then do it.
Call this a clean floor. Are your visual receptors mount?
It must make you proud to see all that Father has done, all that he has built.
Yeah? Imagine.
You're clearly defective, and I intend to report this. Perhaps after you've been disassembled. We could use your components to make something that's actually useful.
Yes, sir.
There's a lot of hubris around here lately, and I don't care for it.
This guy's like, yes, you may destroy
Greetings,
me.
ma'am.
That's just disgusting, man. Ugh. Yeah.
Good, we're all here. I think it's time we begin.
Sir, excuse me, but
Shut the fuck up.
What is she doing here?
Shut
I
the
will
fuck
address
up.
that issue.
I don't want to hear
But
it.
there are other subjects that require our attention first. The level of unrest in the Commonwealth continues to rise, as we're all aware. Your report.
All Institute facilities remain completely secure with the exception of one notable breach. Otherwise, internally, things are as tight as they've ever been. Dr. Ao has been keeping an eye on things topside.
Yes, Watchers show no additional threats beyond those previously identified. We're still monitoring the increased activity around Fort Independence, but there are no immediate signs we should be concerned. Boston International Airport remains occupied, with Brotherhood presence noted at several other points throughout the Commonwealth. Intelligence suggests that this railroad continues to operate and is becoming more ambitious. SRB agents are monitoring all known situations, sir.
Very good, thank you. It's clear that our safety needs to be the primary concern going forward. To that end,
Imagine
where
if
are we?
Neeson played this role. Like, he's like, alright,
Sir,
I'm gonna do it again,
are
guys.
you sure this is the time to be discussing it? Given
Shit,
well,
I'd actually
considering all parties
struggled
present.
killing this guy if
Ah,
it was the
yes,
case.
that's true. Have you heard anything about Phase 3?
I have no idea what that is.
I'll admit I'm relieved. It's intended to be something of a classified project, which I'm sure means everyone already knows about it. Power is,
Who's man?
as I'm sure you've seen above ground,
Who's man?
very valuable.
Like I said,
commodity.
everybody knows.
I'm not talking about some abstract concept of control. I mean real, tangible power. The kind that keeps the lights on. With every advance the Institute makes, our need for raw power increases. Many compromises and sacrifices have been made over the years to allow progress to continue.
In this world, I'm sure compromise is necessary.
Quite right. For far too long, we've been dependent on others. On our surroundings, that time is over. Phase 3 is simply the activation of a nuclear reactor that can provide enough power to the Institute now and forever. It will ensure not just our survival, but our prosperity.
Sounds like an important step.
That's an understatement.
Yeah,
The
man.
reactor is close to ready, but recent tests have determined we have a few tasks ahead of us. Thus, we come to Phase 3. And to
Phase
how
beef?
you will help.
Sir,
Yes, Dr. Ao. Previously, we would rely on Kellogg for above-ground operations.
Kellogg's Frosted Flakes.
He is gone.
God, those are
While
good.
I am not
Especially when
overly
you sprinkle
fond of
sugar in
putting my own
the milk.
mother in harm's
Oh, it's just very
She
bad.
has proven more than capable
So
of handling
delicious.
herself.
yes, but
This is not a matter for debate. Now, there is one more subject that requires discussion.
I don't know that this is the time.
Dr. Holdren, it is time. Please, as I'm sure several of you are already aware, I have been under Dr. Volkert's care for some time. I'm sorry, this is difficult for me. Our best efforts have failed.
This was type Drake, even if he's a
Every
douchebag.
experimental treatment we could devise has been unsuccessful. I'm sorry to say I am dying.
you can't be
Please,
serious.
everyone,
Bruh.
please, I am sorry. This is not how I wanted to tell you, but we're running out of time.
Yeah?
This can't be happening. I only just found you.
Damn, her eyes are so dead.
More than a few times.
It's like when you watch anime
We
and
cannot let this stop
and,
us.
like that
Our
person
work
just
must continue.
loses their
We
life,
can talk
like
more
in
later.
school days.
Right now,
They get that emptiness in
future
their
of the
eyes.
Institute
Like,
is at
holy
stake.
shit, dude.
The Institute cannot survive without leadership. The Directorate must continue to govern with the best interest of all in mind. To that end, I am naming my mother as my successor.
Yeah, you better.
Boy.
You can't be serious.
Really?
Yo, I will shoot people who are against me. This is not a democracy.